Let's get ready to go watch the sunrise at the Grand Canyon. It got down to 20 degrees last night, so getting out of this sleeping bag right now is not fun. I don't really know what's around me because I showed up really late to this spot because where I originally wanted to go, the road was closed to get to it. I will say on the drive up here, it was slightly snowing a little bit, and that's all I could have really hoped for. I'm editing this, and I just want to say, why didn't anyone tell me I had toilet paper on my nose? I blew my nose, and then I continue filming, which just shows that I'm talking to you and not to myself and staring at myself. Yeah, so that's embarrassing. It's supposed to be a pretty sunny day today. Just a little sad because if it's gonna be this cold, there might as well be snow. And the temperature kind of shoots up in the afternoon and then it drops again. So I guess we'll see if it sticks. But I'm gonna change and then we gotta hop to the front. We gotta drive to the Grand Canyon. I'll be back. I'm all ready to go. Let's hop up to the front seat and hit the road. This is my surrounding area. Really hard to see. I was quite literally just one back away from the road. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up, but it's slightly snowing. Oh my gosh. Yay. I don't know how well the sunrise is gonna be. It's a lot more cloudier than it said it was gonna be, but you know what? Again, I'm here for it. I love it, and I dislike the snow. So, I mean, I'm a born and raised Arizona native. I can only handle the snow for 2 days, 3 days max, and then I'm like, okay, the fun is over. You guys, it's so slippery. I just saw a kid pivot. They're right behind me. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Are you joking me right now? Here's a quick little overview. We're gonna go to a different location. I walked over here, but it's closed off. That sucks. When I'm trying to walk fast, but this whole thing is just straight ice. I diverted to the side. I think this is where I'm gonna watch it. I'm frozen right now. Okay, this is it. This is 100% it, I think. Joking me. I don't think you understand how freezing I am right now. The thing is, it's like 32, but there's a good wind, so it drops the temperature. Like last night, it was technically like 25, but since it was so windy, it dropped it. It's probably colder than 20 at some point, but I don't know. I'm slowly making my way back to the car. I need to put the heat on. The sun's really coming out, so it's just like a giant silhouette, but still so pretty. My hands, I am freezing. Do you see how red my hands are? I need to defrost, and since I'm so cold, the heat, it feels like needles right now. Once I defrost, we're gonna make our way to the general store, which I didn't realize there was like a full-on grocery store here, and I'll explain later because I've been here one other time. Yep, born and raised in Arizona, and I've only been here one time. I'll show old photos and maybe some videos if I have any from when I first went, because this place is kind of sentimental. It's where everything started. It's so crazy. Anyways, yesterday before I made my way up here, I decided to swing inside of a Walmart, and this Walmart had nothing, no produce. And what I originally wanted to make for dinner tonight, they didn't have the ingredients for. So I'm hoping this general store might have some. And then we're gonna make our way and do something fun. My hands are still in pain. I take back what I said earlier. I knew that there was a general store because there's always like a general store market type thing, but how expensive is it gonna be? And they are indeed open. I forgot my gloves and they have them here, but for $49, heck no. This is so cute and it's soft. I don't need it though. Oh, comfort colors. These are so cute. Yesterday was Valentine's Day too. Do I get one? Honestly, it wasn't too bad. My grand total was $14.85, and I'll show you everything that I got. It was cheaper for me to get the mini sweet peppers rather than getting 2 peppers. Doesn't make sense, but that's just how it was gonna be. I got 3 bananas, which I do have 2 bananas with me, but they're about to go bad, and I'm using one of those for my breakfast this morning, and I want to use one for dessert later this evening, and then I want to use one for breakfast in the morning tomorrow. This was the most expensive thing. Provolone cheese. I got 1 onion. This is where I went a little overboard and I really didn't need, but I needed a roll. And so I got this pack of rolls. For basically $15, I think this is actually fairly good for a market of this sort, where I originally was going to sleep, because there is free camping in this national park, and that's where I was going to sleep, but the road to get there was closed because there was the winter advisory storm. This is my new game plan, which I already had set in place in case this road was still closed. There's a free campground. I'll put the name on the screen of what it is. If you decide to come to the Grand Canyon and you want to stay somewhere free, but stay respectful if you're gonna stay somewhere free, at this campground, which I've stayed at this campground before, but I didn't realize there was a watchtower that you could climb up. Basically, I'm leaving the park. There's a bunch of different back roads to get to it. It'll be like a 40-minute going through back roads, so we'll see how it goes. But I want to do this little watchtower, and then I want to make breakfast. I have about 12 miles of this, so we'll see. Once I get up here, I'll have to see how the road is, but so far it's not too bad. It's actually okay. Doesn't really look like many people have been back here. So far the road's good, so I'm still gonna keep going. I'm sort of in a dilemma because I'm supposed to be taking this road, but no cars have been down that. Whereas this one, there has been cars, but if I go this way, it adds an extra 20 minutes. This is where I wish I had a truck, because some spots of the snow, because there's potholes, I'm bottoming out. This is the one thing that sucks. And I have service still, so it's like, I don't know if I should risk it. I have 30 minutes of a drive down that road, an extra 20, so it'd be 50 minutes down that road. Do I just turn around and make breakfast and see if the road opens up later? I don't know. No one's down here. I've seen 2 people walking, that's it. And there was 1 trailer at the entrance camping. I just don't know what to expect. It's nice having tracks, because then I know if there's gonna be some potholes or something. That I don't know how far down it is. And that's why I need a truck, so I don't have to stress out. What? Don't get me wrong, the Toyota RAV4, you can get to a lot of places. There's times where you do bottom out. Maybe the Desert View Road will open up, because off of that, this is the free campground that I'm talking about. You can leave the park, exit through this campground, and make your way inside the park. That tower is close to that Desert View Road. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Here is what my little spot looks like. We got a little fire pit. Someone left some wood. I do have my own wood. I probably won't make a fire till later. I'm about to put another pair of pants on because I'm so cold. I'm getting everything out to make banana pancakes, but I want to show you my new stove, which now I can fit my stove on this table, because my other Coleman one, it fits the length, but the propane hangs off, so it doesn't work. But this is also a 2-burner. It comes with a nice grill plate, super nice, and it comes with 2 of these, and it just folds up. Just wanted to show you. Now I can do everything on this little table. Because if you've been following along, I usually just stick my stove on the ground because I am too lazy to get a table that's in my rooftop carrier down. Unless I'm at a place for an extended period of time, which I will not be at this place for an extended period of time. Some people get it, some people don't. While I prep for the pancakes, I'm going to make a chai tea. 1 really ripe banana, 1 egg. Mash this all together, add some flour, and a little bit of cinnamon. Mix this. To make it a little bit runnier, I would add just a splash of milk, but I don't have any milk, so I might add a dash of water. And now I think we're good to go. I forgot to hit record. I added butter to the pan and I added my first pancake. While this one's cooking, I'm gonna put peanut butter on. And bam. I added some blueberries to the top and it looks so good. Let's give it a taste test. I made these the other day, but instead of peanut butter, I had syrup and they were so good, but I don't have syrup with me. Hopefully the peanut butter is good. Banana, peanut butter, and blueberries. Sounds pretty dang good to me. And it smells really good. A little bit of everything. I'm gonna enjoy these and then I need to clean up, which is always the best part. I have some really good news. Desert View Road is officially open again. At least that's what it says on Grand Canyon National Park's website. What I'm gonna do, hang out here. I'm gonna start editing this video because this video goes up tomorrow. I need to adjust a few things on my jewelry business website. Speaking of that, if this is your first video of mine that you are seeing, hello, my name is Haley, and most of the months out of the year, I'm living out of my SUV and traveling, but then I go back to my home state of Arizona for Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then I stay to do some seasonal work, and then I start traveling again in April, which I've been going to my seasonal job Monday through Friday, but starting next Friday, I work every single day for a month straight. I decided I needed to get away before the chaos begins. I will be doing my seasonal job, and then I will also be doing Uber Eats, and then hopefully getting some orders on my small business, which is also called Faithful Nomadic Finds, which I always have my website linked down below. Feel free to check it out. Whenever I see an order, I get so excited. I just had my first order for the month of February and I would love to hit 3 orders, so I just need the 2 more. So if you want to help me out, go shop. Update. I got some stuff done. I even went for a little stroll this way, went to the bathroom, and look how much the snow has already melted. There was only this little patch, and now there's all these patches. And don't worry, that's the trash I will be taking out when we leave to go to the lookout tower. I am absolutely loving this because now I can have it set up like this, which is actually insane, and I can have this just hang out over here. And then I can still work right here. Are you kidding me? Maybe 2 of each. I ended up just keeping them in long little slivers, and now I'm gonna cut the onion. My hands are frozen right now. Another slice, like. Here's the final result. Let's give it a taste test. I tuck my hair. I'm gonna look a little ridiculous with my hair. The cheese is starting to melt, like really good. That is so good. I just finished cleaning and packing up. The trash is already in the car. Crazy because back here there's still snow hanging on the trees and it looks like a winter wonderland. It's not really melted. Super pretty. I'm about 8 minutes to my destination. It'll be interesting to see how the road is, and y'all, you should see the outside of my car because driving down that dirt road, because everything is all melted, it's just my car needs a good washing after this. I have a little over a mile of this, which it's really not that bad so far, so let's hope it just stays that way. Oh my goodness, I made it and I have it all to myself, and I really hope those bathrooms are open right now because that would be amazing. The bathroom was open, so I was able to go, which was super nice. I just need to grab the tripod and I want to show you the outside of my car as well. It's looking a little rough. Nice and dirty. I like how it's like mud splatter paint looking. And we're gonna go all the way up there. You're able to camp free throughout this area, but once you enter that road, if you want to have a fire, you need to pass the cattle guard or you get fined. I can't remember if it's 500 or 5,000. You'll see a sign, it tells you there's a cabin over here that you're able to rent if you'd like. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't have brought the tripod. I'm like gripping on so tight right now because oh my god. Holy cow. I'm not usually afraid of heights, but this is I think I might put the camera away. Look at how steep these are. Why? Like, I'm not kidding you. That's how they look. I'm not even doing anything to the camera. I'm gonna put this away. I'll see you at the top. I'm at the top. This is obviously locked. Look at this view. Right over there is the Grand Canyon. And you have all the way around. It's unsettling looking down, but there you go. I'm gonna sit up here for a second. I didn't need to bring this tripod. I don't know what I was thinking. It's just an extra thing. And then I'm going to literally inch my way back down. Someone made a little snow angel. That is so cute. That gave me a good burst of energy. Let's go drive to the sunset. I wanted to show you the sign, so from this point on, you cannot have fires or camp. I wanted to try to get some photos and videos because this just looks so pretty. I don't think it really captures it as much as it should, but it is gorgeous. And I am freezing now. Are you joking me? It's so pretty. The colors, extraordinary. This is my camp spot for tonight, and look what I got going. A fire. So you know what that means? We're making that banana dessert. A ripe banana, except for this isn't really that ripe. I like when my bananas are basically brown, but you're gonna slice it open like so. You're gonna just spread it open. Take chocolate chips, as much as you want. Really stuff it in there. Take your marshmallows. Again, just really stuff it in there. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of peanut butter, and then I'm going back in with more chocolate chips. Put it up like so. I just added another log, not on the fire, just next to it, and I'll rotate it. You guys already know that I'm impatient, but look how good this looks. I am so cold. I've been sitting here editing. My bottom half is fine, but since this part of me is all out of the sleeping bag, it's cold. That's why I still got the coat on. The stars were insane. I tried my best to capture them on my iPhone, so here's a few photos. Made sure the fire was fully out. Then I got back in here, started editing, and I realized I have yet to tell you how the Grand Canyon is a full circle moment for me. Back in May of 2022, I decided to pack up my car for a month to do a trial run to see if I liked living the nomadic lifestyle. Plus, I really needed to heal because I just got out of a very serious relationship and all this other stuff. And I was building my relationship with God. It was honestly such a great, much needed time for myself. And I just fell in love with it. And the first stop I did was the Grand Canyon. I was 25 at the time. I'm 28 now. Gonna be 29, which is actually insane. But I never saw the Grand Canyon. I've always been around it. I've been near it, but I've never actually been to it, which is crazy. So that's where I decided to start. And there's still a lot of things I want to do in the Grand Canyon. I want to do the Havasu Falls at some point, but I would love to do that with somebody. I wasn't even filming for YouTube yet, so I don't have that documented. I do have photos because I've always liked taking photos and I've always liked taking videos. It was nice to come back and it was nice to see it with snow. I think it's even better with snow. If you have made it this far, thank you so much, and the chaos is about to begin.